Hi scholars, happy Wednesday. All right, today we are going to illustrate our main ideas from our test. I'm gonna go ahead and make it a bigger screen so we can see it better. All right, if you missed class, I'm sorry. Please make sure a parent has a note for us if there was a specific reason. If not, either way, I would still love for you to watch this video so that you can get a better idea of what we did today. So our objective, I will determine central and supporting ideas to create a visual representation of the objective summary of the text. Okay, so before we write, we're going to start visualizing some of these ideas that we've already been doing whenever we reread and close read. Okay, so our charts have been training us to better understand what it takes to go back and find those central ideas. And remember, we said that a text could have more than one central idea, right? Today, we're going to take those skills and try to smoosh all those great facts and find at least three main sections that we want to highlight so that we can summarize those in this comic strip. As a reminder of what a summary includes, it communicates a central idea in the text in your own words, right? States a central idea of the text. It includes significant details that are essential to understanding the idea. The word significant means important, right? So important and meaningful details. Okay, so do not focus on the tiny details that just come out once or twice in the story. Focus on the important ones that mostly affect the larger concept of the story, right? Okay, you track significant details through the text from the beginning, the middle, and the end of the part of the story, right? So don't just focus on what happened in the beginning when she was struggling to find the chimpanzees, for example. Keep going, right? We want beginning, middle, and end. Okay, we want to keep in mind that objective summaries are unbiased. That means they do not have your personal opinion. You are not judging them. So don't tell us, well, I think it was a bad idea to go here. She should have gone to this place instead. So don't tell us your opinion. For summaries, you want to tell us exactly what happened in the story, okay? And those important main events, right? All right, today you will need the following. You'll need our text from My Life with the Chimpanzees, which is posted one more time in our assignment for today. Make sure you have joined the class assignment on Storyboard That. Okay, so our post will have 3 links or 3 steps. I will share my screen in a bit. And lastly, make sure your device is charged. If it uncharges while you're working, I cannot guarantee that it saves your progress. So make sure it's completely charged. So in today's post, it will look something like this. You have to follow the steps. Every class has a different link. Number 1, you have to join our class on Storyboard. Of course, check out the text, which I have attached. And then if you don't see your assignment right there, do not start a new one. You have to come back here to Google Classroom and click on the link, okay? That link will lead you to our assignment page. That's where if you click on Start Assignment, you will automatically create a folder in our classroom, and I will be able to see that work in your folder. So make sure you go to your Start Assignment button and click that, okay? Do not create a new storyboard because that will not be part of our classwork. That's on your own file. Okay, you can always check out Storyboard That on your own, but for this assignment, you have to click here and start it here. All right, so let's read together on what our instructions consist of. Okay, so this assignment is 100 points. It is due today by 4 p.m. We need to create a 3-cell storyboard that summarizes the text. You need to show important details of the text that happen at the beginning, the middle, and the end. Okay, here are the requirements. Each cell must include at least 1 character, 1 scene, and 1 text box. Okay, I'm going to show you a quick example. So every scene we're going to have 3 boxes, right? You should have at least 1 character. You could have more than 1. Remember, she had a guide that she hired to help her looking around. You have to have a scene, which is a background, and at least 1 text box. So what is she thinking? Maybe it's a box of what's going on here, so we understand what's going on, right? And remember, if you clicked on that Start Assignment button, if you clicked here, you have a folder now, and the work that you do in that folder, I'll be able to look back and grade. So it saves automatically. All right, when you open your assignment, There will be three main things we will work with at the top. Scenes will give you backgrounds. You can scroll through the options, maybe look outdoors or rustic country. Whenever you find a scene that you like, you're going to click it and drag it to the box. Okay, to find this jungle, I clicked on scenes and then I typed in the word jungle and I searched. Okay, I came up with a lot of great hits. You're going to click on the one you like and then bring it over, drag it. For this one, I did have to stretch it out, so you can always resize your pictures. Characters will give you a lot of options. This is just one example. There are other female characters on here. You decide how Jane Goodall looks like. Click on that character, drag the character, and place it on here. And then textables will give you the speech bubbles or boxes where you can type your information. Okay, so those are the three main things we're looking at. Of course, you can get creative and add background animals. That is totally okay as well. Whenever you place a character, it'll automatically highlight them. You can click on that and change the color of the outfit, the hair, the eyes. If you click on edit pose, it will also change the expression. Maybe she might look confused or surprised. She could be kneeling down or sitting down. Okay, so you can change the different poses. When you are done at the bottom, you will see an update pose button. Okay, so you have to click this update pose. If not, it won't save it. Okay, so right now, I want you to go to Google Classroom. If you haven't already clicked that first link, you have to click the first one so you can join our class. Then click on the next link so that you can see the instructions on there and begin the assignment. Here's a quick reminder. We do want to focus on our summary, okay? So later this week, we will start to write our summary, but first we want to start visualizing it. We've gotten a wonderful idea and practice on how to find central ideas, right? And we found great evidence and paragraphs, and we want to start putting that together. And if you could tell somebody this story, what was it about? How would you do that in three main boxes in a visual, okay? All right, so time to get creative. I'm going to do a live demonstration of how you can start this. So I started out with a scene, right? I suggest you try country, rustic, and also outdoor. You can get very great examples. And you can also scroll down to see other ones. Okay? You can also click on here, and I searched for jungle. Click on search, and I also came up with good examples. So now let's say I like this one for my jungle. If you drag it and place it to the box you want, there we go. Okay, for characters, I went to character. Choose one character that you think would look like Jane Goodall. Okay, here's an example. I'm going to click on this one, place it. So if I don't like this one anymore, I'm going to click it. And then I'm going to come down here to the delete. Okay, there we go. So I clicked on the little red one. So if you didn't see that, I clicked on my character and I clicked the red X. All right, so with my character, I can change her outfit, change her hair color, skin color. Then if I wanted to edit the pose, maybe she looks shocked because she just saw monkeys eat, and she's a little surprised, right? So you can maybe change her arms around. Okay, and then again, when I'm done, I want to click on this at the bottom, update pose. Okay, there we go. Now to get rid of this, you just click outside of the character and that will disappear. Right, so again, this is an example. I'm going to delete it. To add a new one, I go to textables. Now there's a lot of speech bubbles, thought bubbles. Okay, let's choose a new one. So I want this one. I'm going to drag it, place it here. Okay. So this is just an example. If you had wanted to have a scene where she's observing them, this is great. I see them eating. Let me write it down. So that's just one example, right? And you can move it closer to her. All right, and of course, you want to search for some monkeys and chimpanzees so that you can place them in the background. This is one example. I found this one. This does not look like a chimpanzee, but you can try to find your own apes by searching for them. Okay, I hope this helps. Remember, it is due at 4 p.m. Focus on the main ideas, the central ideas from the beginning, middle, and end, so that we can start thinking about a summary. All right, hope you have fun, and I look forward to seeing your wonderful work tomorrow. All right, have a great day. See you soon.